hypnotize just to strike. Okay. There. Everything looks okay from the outside. So we're looking for anything that moves. That means it's declared haunted. It's a little darker than usual. Maybe I gotta raise up the brightness in the game. Oh, he's not moving. I hear footsteps. Maybe if I go in, things will have changed. I don't know why. I'm pretty sure I set these. Did it? Look, it didn't save. This is gonna give me the jump scare from last time. Set to medium. All right, ready for the jump scare? And it might happen again. Oh, okay, yeah, last time it happened twice. And my controller stopped working. So we're good. And it's clear. Nothing moved. I don't remember it being this dark. I don't like motion blur either. Not a fan. That's a little better, I think. Back to his OG place. Nothing moved. So we're clear. What? I don't get it. Oh, hey, that's different. Oh, everything's upside down. I don't get it. This is me, I think. Greta. What the heck? Oh. There you go. Some movement. Definitely. Right? There was a lady there. Yeah. those are hard. Because the thing is already behind me. And I can't backtrack. Oh, look. Okay. The monito started getting bigger. I'm gonna get rid of the head bob. Head bob intensity. I don't want it that much. Like, this is back on. Look. Jump scares. Ready? Okay. So last time things were like this, nothing moved. A floating nail? Yeah, it's just a floating nail. What up, Jose? How's it going? Oh my god. The outside noise is creeping in. I thought it was in the game. Okay, nothing's moving, so... Yay! Just chilling, waiting for my food to get here. How about you? What did you order? I just ate. I made fries. Fried weenies. And eggs. I fried the weenies with the eggs. With the fries. And made the eggs and butter. Alright. I don't think anything's moved. When I threw the weenies in the grease, a huge glob of oil splashed in my face right here. Alright, clear. Yay! Ordered a burger from Habit and Boba. Nice. I never get a different flavor of boba. I always get the same, the Thai iced tea. Or maybe the coffee, but so it's never coffee flavored enough. Always too sweet. So I prefer the Thai. Half a slice for Timmy, half a slice for Greta. The parents, look, they get to eat like kings. Full on sausage. Is that a pizza right there? Some apples. Look at these fat slobs not sharing with their children. Okay, well, there's no movement. So I'm gonna clear. Give it the all clear. Yes! This next one's gonna get me, isn't it? You said butter and eggs? Yeah. The eggs I like to cook in butter, but the fries and the weenies were cooked in lard. Yeah, I always get the same flavor, although I do sometimes get passion fruit boba. Yeah, I never get fruity boba. I like milk teas. Oh fuck, it's this one. This one's the one that's gonna fuck me up. Look, there's someone right behind me. There's someone... Okay, so maybe when they're turning around. Oh, I have to wait for them to pass by. So I just gotta walk. Not yet, because they're coming up the stairs. Please don't kill me, little kid. There you go, okay. So I'm safe here. Now's the time. Oh, what? What? There you go. Whew. That would have sucked if I died and had to do all that again. Okay. A floating nail. What happened? What's that? Oh. I'm sorry, kids. Your parents are dead. Okay. Oh. Oh shit. Alright. Good job. It's time to go home. Your cabin factory family. That's it? Oh. Oh, okay. Finish the workday, cabin inspector. Greta, that's me. I've never had butter with eggs. Sounds delish. How do you usually eat your eggs? With oil? Oh. Just keeping that in the closet. I left. Oh, okay. A little bit of vegetable oil, like a catful. Yeah, I always cook them in butter. My mom cooks them in lard. Always sunny side up. So I have to do that again. I left. And now I'm back. Well, nothing's moving, so... That's Employee of the Month. Complete all cabins. Oh, look at that over there. What the hell? To be continued. Great game. Yeah, so far. App data. This feels like it's a continuation of the trolling. Benevolence. Cabin inspector. What's up with the question mark symbols? Yeah, that's why I think the game's still going. God's strongest himbo enthusiast. I drink bleach daily. Huge jazz. KFC bucket. Kingdom O. Majin Piccolo, mash sounds. Metal Heart, Moonveil. Pablo Escobar, Paimon. Pastor Titus Diamond Hook. I'm gonna let it play. I'm not gonna press anything. Might get an achievement, a Steam achievement. The Mighty Glow Cloud. That bitch Tara. Booty Creek Cheek Freak. Thy Duong. Mad TV. You Do Voodoo. Your local Femi Chiki. Zhengzhu Zhengyu. Jesus. All right, ready for the jump scare? Oh, okay. Back to menu, quit, back to menu. That's it, really? Random mode. I didn't see Nicolas Cage. You're goth mommy. Random mode. Congrats. What would random mode mean? Ui, ui, ui. Fuck you! Oh shit, you got me, stupid bitch. Okay. That happened yesterday. Well, she wasn't there before. Oh. But the little girl wasn't there before. Bye. I don't, this isn't a different mode. It's the same mode. Same. Oh look, jump scares. That thing is on again. Ready? Oh, did I save that? Yeah. Christ. Alright, I'm declaring this clear. I don't see nothing. Yeah. Oh, what up, that natural herb? How's it how's it going? I got stuck in between how you doing and how's it going. Enjoying the game so far? Yeah, I didn't get it at first. I think I'm starting to get the hang of it. I'm not sure if I'm replaying it or I'm continuing. This is after the credits have already rolled in random mode. Alright, well, he's not moving. But he might... this might be the one where he chases... I'm gonna go with clear. I think. I didn't see anything move. Holy shit, fuck no, the jump scares. I'm glad you're playing it, lol. You got more balls than I do. What's dog hair? Going clear. The jump scares still get me. Yes. I'm not gonna even pretend like they don't. Oh, this is the one where you gotta look at the map. So, right, that's me. Just gotta wait for this guy to move. Have you finished playing it? Oh, she's gonna be standing outside, isn't she? Really? So now what? It just keeps going. Look at that single balloon over there. Yeah, so this is the second time I've completed this. Do I just keep going? No, I haven't even completed 8. Damn, I guess you just keep going? I guess. Oh, fuck. It just keeps going. I guess that really is it. Should I look it up? Should I Google it?
The brutal fire that burned a family alive took place in an isolated cabin in the woods. 2 bodies were found calcinated on Sunday evening after 3 hikers noticed a huge column of smoke and immediately called 911. When emergency crews arrived just minutes later, the flames were still burning. According to our sources, a family of 4 lived in the cabin, a mother, a father, and their 2 children. The police confirmed the bodies found on the scene belonged to the parents. The 2 children, a 10-year-old little girl and her 6-year-old brother, have not yet been found in the surrounding areas. The chief of the fire department announced the search operation will continue and said she has hopes of finding them alive. It is still unclear how the parents got trapped inside their own cabin, but the police have found clues that may indicate the fire was intentional. A criminal investigation is ongoing. The brutal fire that burned a family alive took place in an isolated cabin in the woods. 2 bodies were found calcinated on it.
I think you have to complete 10 days of work. What? How do you even keep track? Dad's gone. Daddy wasn't there to take me to the fair, to change my underwear. Oh, he's gonna be after me. Let me in! didn't want to turn around, but he was definitely after me. I've come across that one before. I looked down here because one time I did see little girl hands pop out from under there. No, fuck, the dad moved. Well, that's automatically movement right there. Right? I shouldn't even continue to investigate. Oh, she disappeared under the stairs. That's movement. Reporting, reporting, reporting. Watch it not be it. Oh, okay. There's two versions of that one. The one where you can walk up to them and nothing happens, and then that one. You walk up to it, breaks the glass, you know it's haunted. Another one I've noticed is his feet move a little, or the plushie starts to expand and gets bigger and bigger. This is clear, I think. Yeah. I think there is a third. The dad jumps through the window. Oh shit. Good to know. I haven't seen that one. I might have to stop streaming in a bit. A friend's coming over. I don't know if they're gonna wanna stream with me or not. And if they don't, I'm gonna turn it off. I'm not sure if they're gonna be here for a while. They just said stop by, so I don't know what's what. Oh, you see the plushie? It's starting to get big. Haunted. Reporting. But when do I go home? Get to go home. I went home once already. This is my second round of after credits, post credits. Last time the door opened. Yeah, can't go home. It just goes on forever and ever. There's like a fleet of helicopters just flying over right now. There's no police chase, is there? Will you be streaming later? Yeah, it all depends on how long they stick around. If they're just stopping by, I'm probably gonna boot it up again. Not this though. I feel like I'm done with this game, right? Oh, there they are, standing like a happy family. Fucking freaky ass people. Yeah, it just keeps going. Is this like Cabin in the Wood? Yes. Pretty sure it's inspired by that. Honestly, don't know because you're playing random mode. Well, that's the only mode there is to play after. Quit. Okay. Yeah. I think that's it. There's more achievements to unlock. Game modes. Is a short horror. It's not 60 minutes. There you go. Not supposed to be that long. Inspired by liminal spaces and psychological horror walking simulators like the Exit 8 pools and their virtual predecessors, PT. Oh shit. That natural sent a gift. Thank you. Honestly, don't know because it's playing IRL stream. Phasmophobia. Oh shit. Thank you. Oh fuck. Yeah, I'm down to play Phasmophobia when we're back. Oh shit. Thank you. I think there is a lot in this game. Oh, I think I get it. Random means you keep going and eventually it will end for you. Hell yeah, hence why I gifted it for you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Let's check out these achievements. Where was that? Where did I see it? Here. Can I zoom in on this? No, doesn't let you zoom in. If anything moves or changes, we already know that. Also, if you're murdered by a ghost, but you probably figured that out. Oh, the son upstairs with the blanket over his head is moving his legs. The son's blanket is on the stairs. After you go upstairs, then down, he's sitting in a chair. Achievements, boo. Find the optional jump scare. Yeah, that's in the menu. I got this one. Finish the workday. Correctly inspect 8 cabins in a row. Note, after the balloons come down, make sure to go up the stairs next to the elevator, and through the door you will end up back at your apartment, and that is where the achievement unlocks. I could not show that in the video because they used copyrighted music in that part. Oh, great. I hope it doesn't get taken down in YouTube. Employee of the month. I think I got that one. There are 41 cabins in all, 26 anomalies, 10 non-anomalies, and 5 default cabins. You must press the correct red-green button for it to count towards the achievement. So you have to redo it if you press the wrong button or die. Face your past, Greta. Face little silent Greta. I think I have. During the non-anomaly number 2 above, stare at the daughter under the stairs for a bit to unlock dialogue in the achievement. I stared at her when she was doing this. Shh. Face your past, father. Face an absent father. During the non-anomaly number 4 above, stare at the father outside the window for a bit to unlock dialogue. And I didn't hear the dialogue. And I do stare at the father outside the window. Hans. Stare at the son upstairs for a bit to unlock dialogue. Stare at the mother outside for a bit to... Okay, I definitely do not stare at the mother. She's scary. Phasmophobia is fun, but not as nuts as Demonologist or the other side. I've not heard anything about the other side. I don't know. Is it similar? Ghost hunting experience? If you don't have the jump scare option, you have to erase data in order for this to show up. Oh, well, I did get that several times. Okay. Number 15. The mother's missing from the portrait after you go upstairs. She's standing outside when you exit the cabin. Stare at her for a bit to unlock an achievement. And there's dialogue. Will I still be able to get the achievements in random mode? Or do I have to erase data? Random mode. The other side is literally like Phasmophobia, but better graphics and a few improvements. What are some improvements? Oh look, one's already... I saved it from last time. She changes color if you do it inside. Oh, I think my friend just arrived. Okay. I think I'm in the stream here. So let me go make sure he's here for real, for real. All right. If I go offline, you know why. Thank you so much for that natural herb. I'll probably be back. Thanks for tuning in. Watch it not be him. I'm just gonna put it on standby for now. And if I go offline, that's why. Okay, false alarm. That wasn't him. I thought I heard yelling outside. It's the neighbors yelling. All right, I don't think I want to keep going with this. Okay, let me at least unlock one of those achievements that we read about, like staring at the mom. Oh my god, there is screaming. Just my mom screaming at the dog. All right. Oh, look, the cup. Nice. I guess I wasn't looking hard enough before. Stare at everything now. The TV remote. Is he gonna turn it on? No? Alright. This game is fun with viewers because viewers can vote if it's danger or clear or dead. I think the main difference with Phasmophobia, the other side, and Demonologist is that more people play Phasmophobia. I heard because of the crossplay. Demonologist, it's a bit of a crapshoot whether you'll end up with English speakers or not. Even though I set the filters to English, sometimes it's people that say they can speak English, but I can barely understand what they're saying. I'm terrible with accents. Okay. Haven't noticed anything move. Me and Ant go Demonologist, we just never played it yet. Yeah, me and Ant is down to play with you whenever. Nice, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, tonight, I think. It looks a little more complicated than Demonologist. Whoa, shit. Hey, that's me. Why is she hunched over like that? Maybe it'll trigger something. No? I didn't read the full list. For sure it's haunted, yeah. But in terms of achievement, just gotta stare at things a little longer. You disappoint me. You ugly son of a bitch. You're my daughter. Disgusting. That's what that look's giving me. I'm sorry, Papa. That's a weird baguette bread thing. Maybe I should just have the list ready here. Guides. Okay, yeah, it's only when you stare at him out the window. Probably a prisoner. Too bad you can't check a mirror to see if you're someone else. Yeah. As a kid, I would freak myself out by staring at myself in the mirror upside down. It used to freak me out. Like if I wanted to give myself a good old scare, I just stare at myself in the mirror like that upside down. Give myself a little existential crisis. What are we? What am I? Why am I here at like 8, 9 years old? That and there was a stork, a plushy stork that had a wind-up little music box inside. And the lullaby just reminded me of birth and death. Because it was something that was gifted to me when I was born. So it would remind me of me being born. And then it would also make me think of how much time we have left, how short our time is here on this earth.
I see, sweetie, but I'm sure they love you. Being a parent can be really hard. Is there anything I can help you with? Are they there now?
Good. This is dumb. Yay. I guessed right. Can I get one of those balloons inside? What the fuck? What's going on? Ah! All right. Weird. I wonder what killed you. Opening the cabin probably triggered the dad being outside and chasing. Number 7. You can see the daughter's hand sticking out from under the bed, moving around. No. Oh, and so in this one, number 7. This non-anomalies. The mom is no longer on the wall portrait and is at the table. The daughter's under the stairs with some bread. The son is upstairs with bread beside him. Stare at him for a bit for some... Okay. I just want one more. One more achievement. That's all. Okay. Interesting physics there. You got all achievements? No. There's 7 and I've only got 4. I just want to be able to hear the dialogue that comes with unlocking. But maybe it won't happen in random mode. Yeah, there's only 7 achievements. The daughter under the stairs for a bit. Stare at the father outside the window for a bit. Stare at the son upstairs for a bit. Stare at the mother outside for a bit. The mother's missing from the portrait. She's standing outside of the... Stare at her for a bit. Oh, got it. You're trying to get all achievements. No, I just want one more. Just one more. I'm good with just one more. Fuck. This is the one I gotta stare at. Here you go.
Everything is gonna be fine. But we have to get away from them.
Uh-huh. Okay, I'm satisfied. I just wanted to see what it would look like. Or sound like. Oh, look, she's hanging. It's good for the spine. You got scoliosis? Gotta hang them like that. You ever seen that apparatus where they bolt a thing to the skull and they just hang the kid and they're just swinging around? I join your Discord. I give you credits playing this. I get chicken shit after 20 minutes. Well, how do you do in Phasmophobia? It's full of jump scares. I even played this on big screen VR while Aunt watched, and it was freaky. My cousin has a VR headset. Maybe we'll get him to play something scary. Yeah, I bet it really amplifies the horror. Imagine playing Outlast on VR or Amnesia. I'd be down. Yeah, look, the froggy's the only thing that's not upside down. So, like, imagine playing Demonologist in a cemetery in the dark on a big screen. Yeah. I mean, it's Santa Monica Cemetery. They must still do it. I think I'm gonna quit this game now. It's getting repetitive. Sinespia. Cemetery films and movie palace events. May 31st. Wait. What? Oh my god. Blue Velvet. R.I.P. David Lynch. Yo. Blue Velvet. Oh, how apt. This lady is this lady's mom. I'm blanking on the name. What's her name? Ingrid Bergman is her mom. What's her name? Blue Velvet. Isabella Rossellini. You've ever heard Daddy wants to fuck? Where that comes from. It's a very grotesque movie. David Lynch. Dennis Hopper. Very weird. Is it baby wants to fuck? Don't look at me. Go watch it. It's great. It's a classic. Blue Velvet. Yeah, David Lynch did come up with some crazy ass shit. Eraserhead. Have you played PT? The Silent Hills PT by Hideo Kojima? The pussy can't possibly be that good. Well, he's a broken man. The premise is he's a gangster, sadistic, obviously psychopathic gangster. He killed her husband, kidnapped her children, and they have this sort of contract where she has to sort of prostitute herself to him and his buddies for a chance to be able to see her kids. I think it's like gambling debts or something like that the husband got him into, and so now she has to pay the price. Never did. What a bailout. It's classic. We should have a David Lynch movie night. Eraserhead, the baby makes an appearance in PT. If you ever played PT, this is the baby that you find in the sink in PT. Cute baby laughs. That's Jack Nance. He had to keep his cute baby laughs. That's how I cackle. Another great movie by David Lynch. Elephant Man.
The girls have heard this.
I'm a human being.
Before, but 14 years ago, I had an operation on my arm here. Doctors said I wouldn't be able to use it. Well, what the hell did...
Yeah, and then Elephant Man. That's actually a really sad movie. John Hurt and Anthony Hopkins, based on a real guy that lived for realsies. I'm not an animal. I am a human being.
Mister? Why is your head so big, mister?
That's John Hurt. Nintendo director. Gotcha. Did the Cabin Factory make a Unabomber cabin? No, it's the same cabin over and over again. A little PT style, where you're in the same map and it's kind of repetitive, but new things happen as you progress. David Lynch, his movies are more about... Oh, I didn't realize how loud it was over here. His movies are more about the ugliness of humanity. Of course, there's a lot of really freaky deaky things that happen in his films, but most of it, almost all the time, the antagonist is society. Or bad people doing bad things. This movie will make you cry. If you have a heart, it'll make you cry. It's really sad. Such a cutie pie. Yeah, it looks and sounds nothing like John Hurt. He really got into this character. It's a real dude. Elephant Man. Real life.
It's full of surprise.
Joseph Merrick. Yeah.
Consider the fate of this creature's poor mother. Struck down in the 4th month of her maternal condition by an elephant. Stand up.
Stand up!
Turn round.
Turn around! Turn around!
That's gonna be you at the end of this movie. That's so sad. I heard of him a long time ago. Yeah. R.I.P. David Lynch. So yeah, it's going back to doing VR at the cemetery. Yeah, Sinespia. They screen movies at the Hollywood Forever Cemetery. You take a blanket, you take some food, like a picnic. Showgirls. This one's gonna be packed. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. This has been going on for years. Yeah, this is what it looks like. They project it against a mausoleum. Look at that. That's awesome. That's awesome. That is so cool. The lighting is perfect. Yeah, and this is basically just a mausoleum. No, I can't zoom in any more than that. I've seen Jaws. Jaws, and what else did I see here? Oh, Hitchcock. Psycho. IMDb says The Elephant Man was made in 1980. It looks a lot older. Yeah, black and white. Elephant Man and Eraserhead are in black and white. David Lynch movies. Picnic at a Cemetery. Yeah, that's a no for me. You're basically amongst a bunch of people. And they play music while everybody gets seated. And sometimes they have DJs up at the front. You're not sitting next to graves either. It's a giant like piece of park, just grass. But as you're getting there, you are crossing gravestones, headstones. I think it's perfect. Lots of famous people have been buried there. Ew. Look, they'll even screen little kids' movies. It's almost always in the summer. I don't think they do winter screenings. See, that's not so spooky. Till June 28th. Hyde sold out. Okay, Blue Velvet's not sold out yet. It's such a weird movie. Yeah, maybe this Tuesday. we'll watch Blue Velvet and back-to-back sad movies. I have a big list of movies, so I'm here. I'll read them out. Twilight Zone, the OG one. I already watched Zodiac, the X-Files movie maybe, but I haven't finished watching the whole series, so that might be jumping the gun. Oh, what? Hawaii doesn't have ghost hunting tours, but they don't do movies at cemeteries. Oh, does have ghost hunting tours, but they don't do movies at cemeteries. I feel like Hawaii being such a like a touristy destination, it would have a little bit of everything. Let's see. Cemetery movie screenings. Not Los Angeles. How about Hawaii? Hawaii. There are no known regular cemetery movie screenings specifically in Hawaii. It's primarily a Los Angeles phenomenon. While some other cities have similar outdoor movie events, they are not typically held within cemeteries. Well, they have plenty of outdoor movie screenings. Held in more traditional venues such as parks or beaches. No, okay. Not even in the UK? I feel like there would be some in the UK. Nunhead Cemetery. Yep, London. Free film festivals. Tight film screening, Sheffield General Cemetery. Film screening. Oh. The Cemetery of Cinema. What's this? Oh, Eulogy. It's a movie. Halloween at the Garden Cinema. Yeah, see, there you go. It's because Hawaii spirits can be a bit crazy. Yeah, mostly at beaches. I can say, do we have ghost tours in LA? We sure do. It's got to be all Al Capone shit or mob stuff. Ultimate Dead of Night Haunted Ghost Tour. There it is. There's a ghost, folks.
Guide any wandering souls or lost thespians who need to get somewhere within the theater. But at theaters.
Okay, no. I used to work at the Alexandria Hotel. At the Speakeasy. The old Speakeasy. I think it's been demolished. but that is a supposedly haunted place.
Are you ready to meet the ghost of Los Angeles? Join us for LA's scariest ghost tour, featuring more than a dozen of the city's most haunted places. Tours are held every night at 8 p.m. You'll hear authentic accounts of hauntings in history on locations of sites like the Hollywood Roosevelt, a hotel that's been a hotspot for celebrities since the 1920s, but also its fair share of ghosts. Supposedly.
Haunted, yes. No comments. Oh, I've been to 2 haunted places. The Lincoln Heights prison. Lincoln Heights jail. It's abandoned and they use it for filming. They pretty much kind of left it as is. There used to be a theater in the first floor. This theater here, yeah, I've worked with them before. Bilingual Foundation of the Arts, no longer there. It hasn't been there in years. But they occupied the first floor and they didn't give a fuck. So up until here, this is the first floor here. The rest of these floors, it's just jail cells, abandoned, cobwebs everywhere. They would let you go walk around, take a tour at your own peril. So I've taken a tour and I've been up on the roof of that. Yeah, notable detainees included Al Capone, the Zoot Suit Riots guys, the Sleepy Lagoon murder suspects, Henry Leva from the play, the Zoot Suit. That was based on a real story. They held the Leva or Reina family in there. Where are they? Where's a picture of the 34th Street gang? The suspects. Sleepy Lagoon murder. Here you go. Yeah. Henry Levis, who's the protagonist in the Zoot Suit play. In 1951, the unprovoked beating of 7 prisoners occurred in the prison on what came to be known as a Bloody Christmas. Yeah, so it's been used as filming location for years. Nightmare on Elm Street, American History X, Chained Heat, never heard of that. Iron Man 2. Nice. Blink-182, Lady Gaga. So that's one. And then the Alexandria Hotel. This is another one I worked at that's haunted. The Speakeasy, also owned by Al Capone. Al Capone owned most of downtown back in the day. No, it was above the ballroom. So not only was it supposedly haunted, yeah, they must have renovated it. They renovated it. Yeah. So there's this ballroom here, and just at the top up here is the Speakeasy. So the parties happened here. The general population was down there, and then the higher ups were in a Speakeasy upstairs in a balcony that overlooked the ballroom. And outside these windows is Spring Street in downtown LA. But yeah, so it was doubly haunted because, of course, there must have been murders perpetrated by the mobsters, but also there's the story of the guy, the architect of the Alexandria Hotel. He used to let his daughter was the apple of his eye, so much so that there is like trimming around it, very ornate, and some of it is angels. And supposedly the angels, the face is based on his daughter. The daughter loved exploring the building, and she would just run around the halls. And supposedly she ran to an elevator, but there was no elevator, so she just kind of fell how many stories, and her ghost haunts the hotel. I've never experienced anything. I'm not a believer, but I will go to haunted places if I'm invited, and I'll even try to invoke, you know, if you're here with us, you know, demonologists. I'm playing demonologist IRL. And nothing ever happens. I seen some shit in my life. I seen ghosts, and I seen someone possessed. Yeah, I have never. Look, I love conspiracy theories. I love learning about religion. I love you know, the Madame Blavatsky stuff, esotericism, hauntings, horror movies, all of that stuff. All that stuff. Flat Earth. I love reading about Flat Earth. Do I believe in any of it? No. Do I love talking about it? Yes. But yeah, I've tried to invoke. I was here for years in these places. Nothing ever happened. Adelaide Fairchild, a middle-aged woman from San Francisco. I want to die. I want to die so much. Oh, man. So there was this, I don't know what reminded me of this. There was this one time I was working there at the Alexandria Hotel, and as soon as I walk in the office, there's flies everywhere. Big fat ones, like almost like they're too heavy to even fly. And you could hear them too, like bzz, bzz. And then more I walk into the office, the more there is. And in the window, the curtain is just full of flies, just perched on the window and the curtain. They seem to only concentrate there. And then walking down the hallway to the main sort of, it was a communal like space where they would hold like sometimes church or plays or classes. There was a leak coming in, and it was dropping dead center past the hallway to the office. There's a hallway. When you walk in, office to the right, hallway, and then the opening center. And it was a little leak. It was really stinky, really, really, really stinky. And since it wasn't that big of a leak, they just put a bucket there, and they opened the windows and sprayed it down with whatever. So they were, what do you call them? Carcass flies. And they only show up decaying animal matter or dead bodies. A couple floors up, I think it was like 1 or 2 floors, an old man died in his bathtub, and it started overflowing, and that was leaking into the space. And that's what attracted the flies down to us. That was gross. It was so gross, especially when they would land on you. You felt the weight of them on you. That was horrible. Are they called carcass flies or like flesh flies? Dead carcass flies. Cadaver flies. There you go. Oh man. Ugh. Flat Earth is an interesting theory. I mean, ice walls in Antarctica is fascinating. Yeah. Yeah. I find all that stuff very fascinating. And I love talking about it. So yeah, a lady died. Another suicide. But I don't see the one about the architect. Maybe that was just hearsay. Maybe it wasn't real. The lady in black has been seen gliding around the hotel's corridors, wearing a crown of barbed wire. Yo, that's hardcore. That's like some Sandman ECW kind of shit. ECW Sandman, barbed wire, crown, cross. Yeah, here we go. Oh, it's so tiny. With tears of blood running down her cheeks, she's mainly seen floating through the corridors, almost as if she were searching for something or lost in mourning. So that story about the architect then is not real? Alexandria Hotel architect daughter elevator shaft, maybe? Alexandria. Maybe it was a made-up story that someone made up and told me, and I believed it. John B. Parkinson. How do I make this go? There you go. Zoom in on that. Oh, Billy Kay died in 1915 when he went down with the ocean liner, the RMS Lusitania. That was our 9/11 for back then. Or the Pearl Harbor. Yeah, nothing. Nothing here about the daughter. Nothing. It was a made-up horror story. You know what? I'll continue to believe it in my heart. Gotta keep the myth going. I have not been to the Cecil Hotel Motel, which is where this famous story of the girl found in the water tank happened. Lots of crazy shit goes down at the Cecil. Cecil. Booby.
Warning, this woman lives in a haunted house because her chair keeps moving on its own. But after hitting the chair, all her furniture started trembling. So she called her son for help, and this happened. But the ghost will haunt anyone who doesn't like. Warning, this woman lives in a haunted house
This is how my mom would react to the situation. Just hit it with something.
Chair keeps moving on its own, but after hitting the chair,
scream
all
at
her
it.
furniture started trembling. So she called her son for help, and this happened. But the ghost will haunt anyone who doesn't like. Warning, this...
What is this?
I asked the UN, the Arab League.
Interesting. Well, I was expecting my friend to have arrived like an hour ago. They didn't really specify when. They just said, "I'll stop by real soon." Maybe I'll just get started with Phasmophobia. Learn how to play it. Ui, ui, ui. Oh, something really random before I continue with the next game. Is it the California Historical Society in Redlands? It's closed. Oh, the San Francisco. No. California Historical Society in California. Right, San Francisco. I think it's Redlands or where is the Sierra Madre Playhouse? Wherever the fuck that is, Playhouse. I met the guy who runs a historical society there, and he holds seances. Isn't that so random? You'll find all types in LA. Somewhere around here. Is it the Sierra Madre, or was it across the street from a Mission? I might be wrong. Unless they closed down. Federal fingerprinting. There's a guy who does seances. I might be in the wrong place, maybe. Where's the where's this side? Oh, here it is. Let's see, California. Oh, California. Or is it the Ramona Historical Society? Museum of California History. It's this one, I think. Huh? Oh yeah, Ramona. Yes. Yes, this is it here. Right. Okay. Mm-hmm. Right here. This guy holds seances, the guy who runs this place. We need to hit him up for one. I'd be down to do an IRL stream of that. This is old, this grapevine here. This is like one of the first churches in Los Angeles. They brought Spanish wine grapes here. (1861). And there's a this is, I think this is an old Sisters of Poor Jesus. One of the old California houses, one of the first ones, I think. Is it this one? San Gabriel Mission. Right. Oh yeah, the mission. Duh. Somewhere around here. The really famous one. Yeah, it's just walking distance. When I had my quinceañera, I took my pictures here. This is where you come take wedding pictures, quinceañeras. Did I hear you're gonna be playing some Faz? Yes. Yes. I am. I just keep getting distracted by things. Yeah, I'm gonna try it for the first time. If y'all ever want a seance in LA in the San Gabriel Valley, hit me up and I'll hook you up. They have pre-Columbian pottery, indigenous pottery in there and stuff. They'll show you how they used to make flour. Very rudimentary. Look, it doesn't look like anything in here. This was scary. Kind of looks like a dungeon. This is what it used to look like. Policía del Estado. This building, built in 1951, was purchased by Ramona Partler, native sons of the Golden West, in 1988. If you like local history, you'll see a lot of like native sons or native daughters. They're like organizations that help preserve local history all over the US. In 1988, and renovated as a meeting hall and a place to display their early California artifacts in their efforts to preserve the spirit of 49 so that it shall not perish from the heart and memory of man. Funny enough, a lot of the people responsible for preservation of, well, at least California history, was rich, wealthy white folks. And most of them were wives that had nothing else to do. They were brought over from the East Coast to the West Coast. And they were sold this idea of an idyllic California. And Ramona is it goes back pretty far. Is the name of a half native, half Spanish who lived as a native. She was a servant, and there's this whole mythology tied to California history, and this native woman who fell in love with this fully indigenous man. He was full 100%, and they had a kid. He went crazy because they kept getting harassed because of their cross-racial marriage, and the husband got killed, and the kid died. Ramona went crazy. And so for years, there's this Ramona pageant where they do reenactment of the events of the myth of Ramona. And it was a real person. What is the story of the Ramona pageant? One of the first girls to play Ramona was Rita Hayworth. Rita Hayworth is Latina, I think half Mexican. Rita Hayworth. She's, let's see. Margarita Carmen Cancino. Romani, Spanish. She was half Spanish, half Romani, half Gypsy. And she was one of the first actresses to play Ramona. It's usually a community play. It's put on by the community. And you walk around the hills. Look, you follow them as they do the play. Every year, every summer in Hemet. So anyway, this play is the story is based on Helen Hunt Jackson. She wrote a book. And it sold East Coast people, rich, wealthy East Coast people, to come and settle in California. And so a lot of those ladies, they read a lot. They were very like Christian, like suffragettes. They're the ones who wrote a lot of this and started museums and organizations that preserved the history of wherever it was they were going. And in this example, it's California. Anyway, that was a rabbit hole. Ooh, oh, yeah. Moving on. Roby had a 15. I did. Maybe one of these days I'll show the picture. I don't see you as a 15 type. I was convinced by my older sister. She told me that if I held a big party and invite people, I was going to make friends, which was a big fucking lie. Those things did not happen. I did not come out of this with friends. Just a big old party in a big old dress. Okay. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. In the meantime, I'm gonna let Phasmophobia download, and I'm gonna get started on that. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back in a jiff.